Okay, oh thanks Claire, that's lovely, thank you.
The old Shipston's Brewery in New Basford is home to NBV Enterprise Solutions. The beer may have gone, but instead this place has been churning out business advice. The Enterprise Agency helps more than 400 businesses to start up every year in Notts. So what kind of help is available?
Well, anything really for an entrepreneur that's thinking about setting up, through to somebody that's running an established business who needs some help. Perhaps they're looking to grow, or worst case scenario, looking to downsize. And we'll help them with everything from developing their business idea through to recruiting individual staff members and all things in between.
And you run courses, do people enrol, and how long does it take? What goes on with them?
Well, it really depends on the individual circumstances, of course, but generally speaking, we would look to see somebody to start helping them develop their business plan. If they have any skills gaps, we have training courses available that they can upgrade their skills, their knowledge bank in terms of how to run a business. Because a lot of people who are thinking of setting up are great with their particular subject matter, their area of technical expertise is fantastic. It's about how they manage their business and run their business once it's established that is often the issue. Once their business is launched, so we'll take them right from their idea through to the launch phase, and post-launch we can offer them mentoring activity, additional training courses, additional business advice, grant funding, loan funding in specific areas. And if we can't help, what we will always try and do is put them in touch with somebody that can. So really an individual or a business can use NBV as a portal through to our support or anybody else's in Nottinghamshire.
And all this, if you're in Nottingham, is free?
It is, yes. There are some exceptions depending on the base for the business in terms of some geographies, but primarily across Nottingham City, North Nottinghamshire, the services are all free.
And who actually qualifies and what kind of businesses, who can use your services?
Well, anybody. I mean, we work with young entrepreneurs from the age of 16 onwards through to people who more frequently now, unfortunately, are having to come back out of retirement because their pension perhaps isn't as healthy as they were hoping it was going to be, so they need a little bit of additional income, through to people who are looking to invest thousands and hundreds of thousands of pounds in some cases into perhaps a franchise or establishing their own business. We work with people who've perhaps not had such a terrific academic experience in school, through to executive directors of companies who've worked all over the world, and again all things in between. So we would never turn anyone away. We will always try and help if we possibly can.
You know, people are saying the economy's picking up. Is now a good time to be setting up your own business to kind of make the most of that?
Yeah, I think it is really. We're working with a lot of companies who set up at the beginning of the recession and have never known a different economy. So for them, once the economy starts to move out of the recession, and I think you're right, we are starting to see positive indicators there, their companies should absolutely thrive, because if they've set up and survived the recession, then obviously in better economic times they're going to be even better placed. Equally, companies that were established before the recession, if they've survived, very often they're coming out of this time in a much fitter, more efficient business way. So again, they should also thrive once the economy really starts to go on the up.